Hola mis amores, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a favorites video of makeup products that I've been using for ever. Also just products that I've been trying in 2020. Pretty much my go-to products. These are the products that I go to always. I have my high-end and I also have my cheaper alternative things. There are products that I've been using religiously for years that I still want to talk about, that are still my go-to products today. So that's what today's video is going to be. If you would like to see my go-to products in 2020, then just keep on watching. So the first thing that I want to talk about is primer. The high-end primer that I want to talk about is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. I have been using this product forever. As you can see, this product was like $30-something, and I am like, it's like when you're at the last bit of your toothpaste. That's how I am with this product. But I have been using this religiously for years. I really like how smooth it is. I feel like it mattifies the hell out of my pores. It provides such a smooth base. By far the best. I probably will repurchase eventually when I feel like buying it again, but not right now. Let's go find cheaper things to try. The cheaper alternative primer that I don't want to talk about was the Oils Cove Melody Moisturizer. I have been using this religiously since I got it. I got it for Christmas. Around Christmas time, and I have been using this religiously. I have very dry skin around my mouth area, and I find that this moisturizes the hell out of my face. I feel like since I've been putting this on, I've been noticing a difference in how dry my mouth area can get, and I don't see it drying it out as much. So I really have been enjoying this product. So for foundation, I'm gonna be talking about the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Long Wear Foundation. This was actually gifted to me by my sister for my wedding, and I wore this on my wedding day. So my sister also does makeup. She's a makeup artist. She's a freelance makeup artist, and this was in her kit years back, and she did my makeup. I think it was for New Year's, probably like 2 years ago. And I was like, yo, Ashley, what foundation did you use on my skin? Because I need that. Every single time I would ask her to do my makeup, I'd always be like, use that same foundation you used last time. And it was the Fenty Beauty. And so she gifted to me. Fenty is it. The cheaper foundation, I don't want to say drugstore because you can't really find ColourPop in the drugstore, but you can find it on Ulta. So you guys know what I mean. But the drugstore alternative that I have been really enjoying, I used this in my last video, is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. I really like this foundation. It feels like it's a watered down foundation. It blends really smoothly onto my face. I like to use this to mix it with any other foundation that I find that can be a little darker, it's a little too light, or whatever the case may be. And I've been really enjoying this, and it's only like, what, $12? Usually you get what you pay for, but with this, I feel like I got more than what I paid for. So my favorite high-end concealer in 2020, actually this has been my favorite concealer for longer than 2020. I feel like I've been using this for like 2-3 years now. I also had the foundation of this. So this is the Born This Way Too Faced Naturally Radiant Concealer. Like I said, I also had the foundation of this. It's actually one of the only foundations I've completely like emptied, which is why I don't have it anymore. I like emptied the bottle years ago. And so I also bought the concealer when I got the foundation. And so I feel like the concealer gives me like a subtle brightness that I need, and it's not like too harsh on my eyes. It doesn't dry out my under eye. It blends beautifully, doesn't really crease. It's still one of my go-tos after like 3 years now. So the cheaper concealer that I've been really enjoying is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Creamy Concealer. Similar to my foundation, I do find that I have to mix this in with another concealer because it's not my shade, unfortunately. But I do find that it has kind of like the same consistency as the foundation, where it's a little watered down. It's easier to blend. It gives me like a nice dewy finish, and which I really like. It makes me look snatched, I feel like. I don't know. This gives me like a really nice glow that I really appreciate. It could also just be the tint that I got, the color or the shade that I got. But I've been really enjoying it. So for my brows, the high-end product I wanted to talk about was the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. In my last video, I did mention that I've only been using this for like a week or two, not all throughout 2020. But if I did get this last year in January of 2020, I'd probably use it all year. I'm telling you that now. I really like this product. This is an old product. This is a goodie. I really like how it makes my eyebrows just look super natural when I use it. I really like the fine tip it has, the spoolie. It's great. The Brow Wiz by Anastasia Beverly Hills. The hype is worth it. I definitely needed this. I don't know why I waited so long to ever get this. The cheaper eyebrow pencil, though, that I wanted to talk about was the NYX Fill and Fluff eyebrow pencil. I have actually been using this pencil all year round. Prior to getting this one, I've been using this one all of 2020. And I really enjoy this brow pencil. I feel like they were going for the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow definer kind of tip when they created this product, because it has that same exact triangle effect as the brow definer by Anastasia Beverly Hills. But one thing that I find really that's different about this brow pencil is the brush at the end. It's actually a brush. It's not like a spoolie like typical brow pencils. And so when I saw this, I was like, I'm never gonna use this side. But quite frankly, I actually like this to use this side a little more than my spoolie. I feel like it brushes my hair really nicely, the same way that you would just use a hairbrush to brush your hair. You know, like you don't use spoolie type of hairbrushes to brush your hair, but this is like literally, it's like a mini tiny hairbrush, or like an edge brush. You know what I mean? So it's like, it works well. It works better than what I thought it would. So it was super impressive. I used it all of 2020. I didn't buy any other brow product at all whatsoever. It was just this and sometimes my brow pomade, but it was mostly this. So 10 out of 10 would recommend. So my favorite go-to eye product ever since I started doing my makeup when I was like, what, 12, 13 years old, is my L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara. This mascara, you can find it in Walmart, you can find it in Walgreens, CVS, any drugstore. You can find it in Ulta. I don't know if you can find it in Sephora. But I think it costs like $12, $13. And I have been using this mascara since I was like 12. I don't think I own any other mascaras, so I don't really have a high-end. This is the only mascara that I'm recommending for you guys in this video, because I don't have a high-end. I only have this one, and it's because this is my ride or die mascara. It's been my ride or die for years now, and I don't feel the need to change it. I don't feel the need to change it because it's so good. So my L'Oreal Telescopic, if you know me, you know that I've been using this product since ever, and I put anyone that I know that enjoys doing their makeup or asks for any tips or whatever the case may be, I always put you on to L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black, because it's a game changer. Like, so the next things that I want to talk about are beauty sponges. So this one right here, sorry if they're dirty, but this one right here is the original Beauty Blender. And these two, I couldn't even talk about one. I have to talk about both of these. These two, this one is from e.l.f. and this one is from Sonia Koshyk. I always mispronounce her name. Sonia Koshy or Sonia Koshyk. These both were $5 each. I paid $10 for these two, and they work better or just as good as my Beauty Blender. Like, I paid $20 for this and these two for $10 collectively, and I feel like they both work better than my Beauty Blender. So I don't think I'm gonna be paying $20 for beauty blenders like that anymore, because these work magic. I really like the Sonia Koshyk one just because of the different and that it has. It's not flat and it's not round. I really like the dome one that the Beauty Blender has, but I really liked how I can get into the crevice of my nose when I was applying concealer much easier than with the dome or the pointy part. So I really enjoyed that. This one, you wouldn't even think it's from e.l.f. I would say it's from like, I want to say it's even, it feels better than even the Real Technique ones, or it feels just as similar. But these two, game changers. Don't feel the need to pay $20 for beauty blenders when these two work just as well. So the next product that I wanted to talk about was eyeliner. My all-time favorite high-end liner is the Tarteist Clay Paint Liner. I have bought two of these, and I am such a loca for paying $28 for this little thing for eyeliner. I just really like how matte it makes your liner look. I don't know any other eyeliner that can mattify my liner that way. The only issue that I have with this product is its packaging. I think it's absolutely terrible in all ways, shape, or forms. Like, I don't know if the product dries in there or what, but after a certain point of like using it, it stops coming out from the top. I think like up here it gets clogged, or you like, it's like when you buy crazy glue. You see how when you try to reuse it, you actually have to like poke another hole into it. I feel like that's the issue with this, and I never actually tried it until now that I'm thinking about it. But if that's the case, that's a lot of work, and I don't feel the need to do that every single time I do my eyeliner. So now whenever I try to squeeze it out, no funny, it comes like I actually don't want to show you guys because I don't want to do it because it's gonna waste some of my product, and I probably don't have that much in there left. But when I try to squeeze it all the way out, like you do toothpaste, it would come out from out here as opposed to coming out from here, which is what bothers me the most. Because why would I want that? It creates such a mess. My desk is like such a mess after using this. When I learned how to do my eyeliner back when I was like 12 or 13 years old, I learned to use it. I learned to do my eyeliner with a brush and the little eyeliners that would come into like these little pods, and you could just, you know, that you would get them mostly at drugstores. I see them mostly in drugstores and in higher end stores. I feel like with a brush I have more control when I do my eyeliner, if that makes sense. My alternative eyeliner though is the NYX matte liquid liner. I love this liner. If I want to do my makeup quick and fast and I just want to be done with it quick, I will use this liner because I know I'll be done with it quicker. But if I want more of like an extravagant, I want it to look sharp and I want it to look completely perfect, I will go in with my Tarte's Clay Paint to give it more of that intense mattifying look. But this one does its job just perfectly fine. I think it's good. It's perfect for its price. It's like $7. The only thing, because we're talking about eyeliner, I wanted to quickly mention though, not a favorite, but it is the same exact brand. It's just in a different color. I'm not a fan of the white one because I just feel like it's a different formula that's in there. I don't know if it is or if it's not, but when I use my white one, I feel like my eyeliner cracks. Like I would see it flaking off, and then bits and pieces of my eyeliner will be coming off, and I'd just be like, what the hell? Like, what's wrong with why is my eyeliner doing that? Like, stay on. Like, no, you're supposed to stay there. But I don't have that issue with the black one, so I don't know. So 10 out of 10, recommend. Not so much the white one. The next thing I want to talk about was lipsticks. So my favorite high-end liquid lipstick has been the Clo Money. I was gonna say Coco because it says Coco on there, but no, it's called Clo Money by Kylie Cosmetics. I actually got this for free when I applied for like an Ulta rewards card, I think it was, and I got like the Coco collection that came with 3 of them for free. So that was pretty cool. I like it because it has like this like sheer pink to it, but it's not too much where it still looks kind of nude, but it's still pretty cute. I like this one a lot. I like to put like a gloss on top, make it look a little better. Typically that's like what I like to do with my nudes anyway. So Clo Money, really enjoying that. And for my cheaper alternative, I actually still have the little plastic thingy on it, but this is my NYX Liquid Suede in Sandstorm. I've actually had this one in the little small one when they used to be small. In Sandstorm, I've had like 3 of these. I've been using this shade forever. I really like the formula. It's super soft on your lips because it's not matte. Typically when I like to wear my nude lipsticks, I don't like it to be too much on my lips. I don't like it too dry out my lips. I don't like it. I just like it to be neutral. So like if it comes off throughout the day, that's okay. So this is the NYX Liquid Suede in Sandstorm. So I was actually looking for a cheaper alternative, but I don't actually have one. For a highlight, I only have a high-end product to talk about, unfortunately, but it's actually pretty worth it. This is the Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in Gilded Honey. Long name there, but it is broken. I have been using this highlight forever. It's been in my travel bag. It was in my kit when I was freelancing. It's been with me everywhere. This is my tried and true highlight. I love it so much. Super subtle, can also be made look, I'm wearing it today. It can be made look a little bit more dramatic. It can also be a little more subtle. It can be whatever you want it to be because it's the best highlight ever. So I love it. Definitely worth its bank. And the very last product that I wanted to talk about, again, I don't have a alternative to it because it's a cheaper thing. So I go to lip gloss in 2020. So this lip gloss is actually I mentioned this in my last video, but this lip gloss was made by my mother-in-law. She owns an online thrift store where she sells like a bunch of different things, where she makes graphic tees, she makes graphic mugs, she'll sell accessories, little random things like makeup sponges, lip glosses that she makes, just pretty much anything. And so she made me this lip gloss, and I have been using it religiously since she made it for me, because I just really like the texture. I like the consistency of it. It doesn't dry my lips. I like how glossy my lips look. I like that it makes it look shiny, it makes it look a little sheer, it looks beautiful when I wear it. And it's not sticky. That's the number one thing for me. I don't like sticky lipsticks, and this one's not sticky at all whatsoever, and I love it. I feel like it's very moisturizing on my lips. Like, even though it's coming off my lips now, I feel like I have chapstick on or something on there. Like, I feel like I just finished applying some type of moisturizer on my lips, and it just feels magnificent. It feels great. So that wraps up this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.